Greetings, everybody, one and all, and a fine how do you do. I have some things that I wanted to show that are comic book related, and some of them are actually comic books as well. But first of all, I want to say, if you're watching this, probably this is going to be watched, because I'm recording this on Friday night, the 19th of May, and most people will probably see this Saturday morning. And if you are seeing it Saturday morning, make sure that you can go take yourself over to Comic Book Memories with Rod and Shannon, Dr. Silver Age. And I'll leave the link in the description box, because they have their morning show 9 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock Eastern time. So if this is on at the same time, if you're watching this at that time, go over to their channel, because it's live and you can enjoy that first, and then you can always come back and watch me if you want to. But I would like to first of all start out with some stuff that I got here. I was with Leo from Time Travel Comics. It was his birthday recently, and I took him out for his birthday at Panera Bread, and I gave him a nice gift for his birthday. But what does he do? He gives me gifts as well. What's a guy to do? Oy vey. I didn't want him. I told him I didn't want you to give me anything. It's your birthday. It's not my birthday. But he's always picking stuff up. And I mention this every time when I'm uploading a video and I'm showing stuff that he gave me, because he does this all the time. Because he's such a nice guy and a good friend. So anyway, this is really, really cool. I don't know where did he pick this up? Was it at... I forgot what he told me, but it doesn't matter. This is an LP. He knows I love vinyl. Some of you might like to refer to it as plastic, but it's all the same. It's all from the same genre. This is from 1979. Look, where's the date on here? Right down there. AA Records. It's Flash Gordon. So what this does is have the 3 stories in it. They're dramatized with sound effects, and they are the Hairy Giants. And then In Search of the Glacier Monster, Fight to the Death. Flash Gordon, from the golden age of comics. What a joy this is going to be for me to read. It's missing the inner sleeve, but I have plenty of those. And it's beautiful condition. Beautiful condition. Maybe just wipe it clean a little bit with a special cloth for records that I have upstairs, and we're good to go. I have a turntable that I can... There goes that damn blur again. That happens in the camera sometimes, because you have it on autofocus, and I confuse it, so it doesn't know what it's doing. Like me, I don't know what I'm doing at the time. So this is very cool. Oh, this must have dropped in there. I didn't get this from him. This is something that I bought a while ago. It's a Wolfman. Let's see. Oh, He got this for me. He knows I love comic book covers that portray rain. So here we have a Dell Comic with Henry, and he's bringing home a flower pot to his ma with a flower in it, and he figures to put it on top of the umbrella and gets a little water. Killing two birds with one stone, keeping himself dry and getting some water for the plant. So this is really nice. I like that. Oh, this is something that I think, it's from the Chicago Tribune. I missed this entirely. I think that my wife threw the paper out because she didn't see it either. This, from the Arts and Entertainment section, this is the guy that is, well, about 60 years. He's an inspiration for people with horrible movies. The Empire of the Ants. That was with, what the hell's her name again? For crying out loud. Joan. Does it say here? Forgot her last name. Joan Collins. That's her name. She was in the Empire of the Ants. Love that. I have that movie poster, an original movie poster of that. And then there was this. The Amazing Colossal Man, which is pretty cool there. They reproduced the poster here. And then the movie, The Spider. I think that was from 1957. Yeah. Wish they would give out the information, you know. I'm not sure when that was now. Food of the Gods was another one. Ed Wood was a terrible filmmaker, but because he was so terrible, they're enjoyable to me. Because they're so damn bad. How are you going to know a good movie if you don't know any bad ones? But at any rate, so I thought that was very interesting. My wife threw it out, and then Leo brought this from the newspaper, brought it with. So I'm glad he did, because I collect these. So I'm surprised that I missed that whole thing, that whole article in the Sunday paper. I must have not had the paper in my mind at all. Then I got this from him. This is Unknown Worlds of Science Fiction, #1 from 19... Good grief, I don't know when this was. 1974. It's lower grade, but it's, you know, it's something that you can read. And I just love the artwork in here. We were looking at the interior artwork, and it's just amazing. I went to see what if I can get a high grade copy of this, but they're pretty darn expensive. And this was actually something that he bought for himself, and then I mentioned that I professed I had an interest in this because the cover in particular. Here's some of the artwork. Just amazing artwork here. Now you're asking me who did the artwork? Well, I think it was Frank Bruner, but I'd have to look in the front. I don't know. I think it's Frank Bruner. Just amazing artwork. Beautiful artwork, just beautiful. Glorious black and white. Let's see if I'm right. If it says anything here. Oh, Smash Gordon. Was that what it was? Yeah, Smash Gordon, Frank Bruner. So he decided to let me have it. It's his, I didn't ask him for it. He just, and I didn't want to take it because it was his birthday, not mine. But he read it already, and, you know, he wasn't that, you know, desperate for this, so he gave it to me. And I'm happy I got it. Let's see what else he got me. He got me Tales of the Mysterious Traveler. This is something that Steve from Charlton 66 would know a lot about. This, oh, it's got the tape. I don't like it, the tape. I got to rebag and board. Don't know where he picked this up, but there's no price on it. There's no numbering on it. It's kind of strange. Look at this. No numbering, no, no price. But it's volume 2. It's number 15 from December 1985. So I'm happy to have that. And then he got me something else here. What a... Oh, he picked up a couple of things from Free Comic Book Day. I didn't really make it the Free Comic Book Day or pick anything up. I just didn't have any interest. I don't know, but he picked up a couple of interesting things here. Fish Flies, Jeff Lemire. He did Sweet Tooth that I fell in love with, and when he was in Chicago, the year that came out, he did some original artwork for me, and he didn't even charge me for it. And then he signed a bunch of books, didn't even charge me for that. And then here's Guide to Collecting Comics 2023. I got the one from 2022. So that was Jeff Lemire, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Really nice guy. And this was super. I don't have this book any. Give me this book. Spooky, number 84. And all the boos are coming back at him, one after the other. And it's pretty nice grade, high grade it looks like too. So I have something to read tonight. That's going to be nice. Oh, this is something else that I picked up. A couple of things. And that is... Oh, wait. No, that's not it. He got me something else, too. Look at this. These are the reaction figures. The Creature Walks Among Us. That's pretty nice of him to put a little shopping bag together, things that he picked up in his travels to different stores and other places around the city and in the suburbs. Very nice. Thank you, Leo. You are a man. And anybody that doesn't know about Leo, his channel on YouTube is Time Travel Comics. I'll leave the link in the description box. And he's just, right now, as I'm recording this, just at around 298 subscribers. So I'm hoping that you guys might consider subscribing to him. We'll push him over to 300 mark. But that's going to happen quick anyway, whether I say anything about it or not. It's going to happen because this channel is all about the comics and comic book culture and nothing else. And he's an artist himself. He's been at some gallery openings where he was showing his art, and he had his art, for sale there. I went to some years ago, went to some of those galleries where he had his art and his art openings. So he knows what he's talking about when he's talking about comic books and the artistic value of any particular book. He enjoys talking about the artwork. He enjoys talking about the scripts, the stories, and showing the covers. And it's just all about comics, and it's a lot of fun. And it's always a learning experience when you're watching his channel. So, yeah, he never, it never talks about other things. We don't let politics or religion get in the way of our, sharing our fun and our love and passion for comic books. So his, I think his focus is mainly on from the Golden Age through the Silver Age, through bronze and copper, and from the 40s into the 80s, which is a good way to go. And that's what this is all about too. Old guys that like old comics, up to 86. We're only about the books from 1933 to 1986. So yeah, if you check, I'll leave the link in the description box, and check out his channel, Time Travel Comics, and take a trip with Leo back in time, and you'll have a lot of fun. You will. Trust me. And give him a sub. He's a nice guy. So, we got that. Let me put these back here. Well, this has got to go... No, this is going to go with me upstairs, I think. I'll put that over there. Put this over here. You know what I need? I'm thirsty, man. I need a drink. I was working all day on the back deck, putting up trellises right on top of the pergola. A lot of work. Trellises that'll so that the plants, we got these well, my wife has these plants that are vines that grow up, and they're growing up along the whole top of the deck, through these trellises that we have going up to the top of the pergola. And then I had to put trellises on top of the pergola because it's going to grow all over the whole top of the thing with flowers and stuff. I forgot what they were called, these particular plants. What the heck were they? I'm going to have to check to see what they were, what we call these, what she calls them. They're clematis. That's what they are. Clematis. They have these beautiful flowers, and they grow up the trellises. And then across the top of the pergola, which is a form of decorative wood that goes over across the deck. And then in order to crawl over all of that, there has to be trellises on top laying flat. So I was putting those up, and that's what they're called, clematis. Very beautiful, nice green leaves and lots of flowers, all different colored flowers. It depends on what clematis is that you have. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4 different kinds. So there's purple, there's red, there's some yellow and white on one that is a combination of yellow and white. And then there's another one with a color, I can't remember what that one was, but it's going to look nice. And it affords, some shade and privacy. And I have Roman blinds that I made that you can roll up and down anyway, that let air in, and air it can breathe. So I use those. But we decided to, on 2 sides, to take down those blinds and then just put trellises up and let these clematises grow. So that's going to look nice. I'll show you when it looks good enough. I'll show you. I'll make a video and show it. What else? Oh, I was going to show some other comic books. Oh, look what I found. I've been looking through stuff. I'm continuing my journey through all the crap that I have here. And there's stuff in the garage, there's stuff in the other place, there's stuff all over down here, and there's stuff upstairs. So I'm just trying to organize it all, because we have to get it. By now, we're getting a furnace, so I have to make room down here for all that anyway. But I've been finding toys too. Look at this. I don't even know where this came from or how I got it. No idea. Star Brigade, G.I. Joe. So I'm thinking about probably giving this away in a when I reach that, if I ever reach 4,500 subscribers. We'll see. And I bought this not too long ago. I forgot what I paid for it. Let me take it out of the bag. Out of the bag you go. I had enough of this old bag. This old bag's gonna get tossed. I'm getting rid of it. Old bag. I don't want you hanging around here no more. Looks like the werewolf from An American Werewolf in London. Of course, it's made in China, and they rip everything off. Let me see here. Kind of looks like that werewolf from An American Werewolf in London. Little. I forgot when I bought this, and I don't even remember what I paid for it. It came in this little plastic stand. You can, here, let me see if I can show you. Put that stuff over here. Oh, let me get rid of that tag. Get rid of the old bag and the tag. This is kind of cool, this base, this plastic base, because you can This can be painted. You can use, let's see, grass or dirt that comes in the bag, you know, modeling dirt, modeling grass. You can get it at a hobby store, if you can find a hobby store anymore. Otherwise, you'll be forced to go online and buy it. And you can smear some, let's say white glue, or let's say, what's that other stuff? Mod Podge or whatever they call it. That crazy stuff. You can pick that up at Home Depot. Smear it on there and then sprinkle the different grains of dirt or grass. Make it look real cool. Make it look realistic. I think it's called Mod Podge or something like that. But it's pretty neat. And what else did I want to do? Got my notes here. Oh yeah, I got a note here telling me to read this note up here. And this note's telling me to look over to my right and get the the aquarium little figure there. Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do. Look what I picked up from the Jewel Box collection. These are little ornaments, aquarium ornaments that Penplex used to come out with these back in the 50s and 60s. In fact, this is still made by Penplex. I mean, the brand is still Penplex, but it's all made in, let's see, manufactured in China. Yeah, of course it is. All the jobs go over there, and we gotta wonder why there's so much poverty, homelessness, no jobs. It's all going over to China. What do you expect? But these are pretty cool. I had some of these when I was a kid. I had lots. I was into aquarium fish. I had at one point something like 8 aquariums. I had the biggest ones I had were the 55 gallons, and then a bunch of 29 gallons. And I was breeding my own fish. Jack Dempsey's and Oscars, angelfish. So this is pretty interesting. Once you get this connected to an air pump and it's in the water in the aquarium, you get your air hose connected. Bubbles come out of these holes in the treasure chest, and it will make this jug of rum, which is by now looks like it's all dry. And as a matter of fact, it's dry to the bone, so to speak. But that jug of rum goes up and down, up towards his mouth and then down again, as air bubbles are floating out of the rotted chest, rotted wooden treasure chest. Interesting. Oh, here's some other fish I was breeding. See that fish in the back here? On this side, that's a beta fish. The other one's a goldfish. I was very much interested in that kind of thing, and I was doing that for a while, for a few years, along with my other hobbies, model trains, model building, and comic books. But it was all too much. You can't have all of it, you know. I had to stop. Now here's something else that I picked up also with the Penplex brand. Here we got a skeleton. Whoops, there goes the focus again. My apologies. Here we have someone who still thinks that he's on board the ship, and even now his hand is moving. Look at that. Now let's see how this one works. I know it moves, but what is it that moves? I think the steering wheel is moving back, back and forth. So his arm must be, yes, as a matter of fact, you can see it right. No, you can see it on this side, I think. His arm right there would be lifting the wheel up, and then it goes back down again, so to make it look like it's being turned. Once the air hose, again, is connected to an air pump. And I do have air pumps still left. I think I might pick myself up a 10-gallon aquarium and set it up upstairs. Just maybe a couple of fish, and then mainly get these things set up in there. Or I might not have any fish in there at all. Just have these working. It'd be interesting. I know some people like to do that, and they just do it dry. They stick them in there, and they put other things in there to make it some kind of a diorama inside the aquarium. But I think I would rather have the water in there and some fish, the way it was meant to be. Boy, getting thirsty. What else did I... Oh, yes. I also bought some of these. Plastic plants. When I was breeding fish, I was very much into the freshwater aquarium hobby, freshwater fish aquarium hobby. I never had any plastic plants. They were all live. I started out that way with live ones, and when I stopped doing that, I had live plants. And at one point I was growing them, and I was selling them to the store, as well as the fish that I was breeding. And I didn't actually start out to breed fish. I just loved to have the fish there and watching them. It was very relaxing for me. And then one day, these Jack Dempseys kept digging a hole in the gravel, and I kept filling it, and they kept making a new one. And I realized, oh my God, they're getting ready to spawn. And that's what started me on the breeding. You know, they spawned for me. I didn't actually breed them. And they had all these little babies in the hole, and I could see that, and it got me all excited. I'm going to take it a step further, and I'm going to try to see if I can breed fish. And I did pretty good with angelfish, Oscars, and Jack Dempseys. The clownfish I tried to breed too, but they were pretty hard. And, well, I don't do that no more, but it was an experience, to say the least. Now this is something that, well, it's kind of naughty, but this is not made for kids anyway. It's kind of a naughty, this is an aquarium ornament, a working ornament. They carefully shipped it because this is this wait a minute, where did this come from? How did that Oh my goodness. I think this is meant to cover her up like this. Yeah, it's made to cover her up, I'm pretty sure. Like this. There, I think I could show it to you now. This is a hard plastic resin. Well, I don't know if you can. Well, I don't know. This came with that. I don't think I'm gonna be able to put this in the water if I put this in the aquarium. But you see this? It's a skeleton having, well, it's a nice piece of art for sure. But you connect the tubing, and then the bubbles come up, I don't know from where, from the back and from the front. Very nice piece of art. I think it's very nice. I can't remember what I paid for this now again. But that's something that I'm... Look at this. He doesn't have anything, but he does have eyes. Everything else is just bones. And they're doing the dirty. There's no doubt about it. They're doing the dirty on the sea floor of all places. So let's put that back in there. So it stays nice and protected. Let me see, where should I put this? Oh, I guess I'll just have to put it here because there isn't really no other place I can put it. Was there something? Oh, yes. This is something that I picked up some time ago. Oops. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is the creature from the Black Lagoon. But it's not the original vintage one. Look, it comes in a styrofoam cooler. This is how they shipped it. Pretty nice, huh? In a styrofoam cooler. Yes. Look at that. You can put some mini Bud Lights in here. Oh, it comes with the, I forgot about that. It comes with some quality air tubing. Not the rigid plastic kind. These are more rubberized and can bend more easily without getting kinked. So that's always nice. And something doesn't kink. I don't think that this is hard resin. This one looks more like plastic. Without resin. No, this is no resin in this. Let's see. Oops. Oh, here he is. Got some styrofoam pieces on there. And I put some green painter's tape to hold him into position because he falls, see? This is what happens when the air tube is connected to the air pump. This is what he does. Here's the air hose, the tubing. Connect that to, it's got an adapter on there so you can lengthen it to any size that you need. And what else do we have here? See, and then they, I think it goes, how does it, or I think there's, I think, connect another air hose here, it seems like. And we'll have bubbles coming from somewhere else. Who knows from where? But I decided I'm going to hold them open like that by putting some green tape around them. And that's the way he fits in the box anyway. Looks like he's got a skirt on. Very cool, very nice. I think I paid somewhere around $30 for this. If I remember correctly, it was around $30. It was packed pretty nicely. Put that back in there. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this once I get the aquarium. I'll probably not set this up until we move to the new house and the new land. Oh, here we are. Looking for the styrofoam. I knew it was around there somewhere. That won't be too much longer, but when it does, I will keep you all posted on the progress of that. Our move out of state here. Now, what else did I have? Oh, I should show you some comic books too. Wasn't there another? I thought I hit. Oh, what is this? Is this what I'm? Oh, yeah. I just recently got some things here. What is this? Oh, this is, look, yeah. I think I must have shown these. I picked all these up while we were at the Pulp Fest, and they're old already, from 2019. Some free comic books from 2019. I'll put those in that bag right there. Put those in the Leo bag. What else have we here? Oh, I wonder what this is. Well, I have to open that up in another video. This is pretty neat. I remember picking I just found these again recently. I picked these up several years ago, way before the pandemic. And I open them from the back so I can keep, and then I use rubber bands to keep it together. And I took the cars out and looked at them and played with them. And then put them back in here. forgot what I think I paid $3.99 for the whole set, which is not too bad. $3, $4, $3.99. And what else did I do? Oh, I picked up some things on eBay. No, not on eBay, on Amazon. Oh, look at this. I found this again, my nightlight with Martin the Martian and his dog. Marvin the Martian. Pretty interesting. What in the world is this? What in the world is this? Oh, you know, this is something that I gotta show you. There goes the blur again. There we go. This I picked up to go with my figures, which are the 1/6 scale figures, I believe. Or are they 1/12 scale figures? I had Dracula, Frankenstein. I have the Bride of Frankenstein, and this, I'm getting furniture that's the same size as the proportionate to the scale of the figures that I have, which I believe are 1/12 scale. But here's a violin. Came in a violin case. I don't believe it's plastic, leather, but it's simulated leather. The violin is made out of mahogany, real wood. I kid you not. Oh, there's the, forgot what they call this, the playing instrument. Paid $14 for this. It's available on Amazon, and you can use it with your Universal Monsters figures of Dracula and the Wolfman, the Mummy, other scale figures of the same. It's pretty nice. I mean, it's actual real wood, real mahogany. And this is, when I saw the scale was the same, I decided, oh, wait, there's something else in here? Let's see what this other thing, there's something else in this little plastic bag I didn't see. Oh, I see. It's a stand to hold your violin. This is plastic. I have to wear these because of the arthritis. It was really bad today because I was working. So I know that must seem annoying, but there's nothing else I can really do about that. But see, this actually holds the violin. It sets down like that. The violin goes on top of those two racks. And then the instrument that is used to play the violin goes in that little hole right there, that tube that sticks out in the back. There, you see it? Oh, come now. Now you can see it. Looks like a little chimney right here. Very cool for, you know, I think $14, I think is what it was. It's simulated leather. It's not real leather. But you can smell the wood. Literally, you can smell the wood. Really nice. Really nicely done, and for the price, I just can't beat it. And then they have the furniture, mirrors. You can have what you can do is build a diorama that represents the interior of a castle. Put Dracula there and his victims, and you have the furniture set up there. Maybe Dracula sitting down playing some sad violin music, and you can have the violin music and the real violin music in the background. Wouldn't that be interesting? Oh no, I forgot to put a piece of the styrofoam back in there. I probably don't need it anyway. I'll just put it in there. Oh, wait a minute. There's other stuff in this box. Oh. I keep talking about the mending tissue. Well, this is what it is. This is actually what it is for your comic books. So I'll give you a good look at it. That's the company. There's the size. 0.5 inches or half an inch times 50 feet. And it's archival quality. Safe, easy to use, pH neutral. That's what I use to fix tears, especially on the white part of the interior newsprint. And on the inside of the front covers, inside of the back covers, which are, if they're white, it fits really well. It goes very, very well because you can hardly see it. Oh, this is a burnishing tool. I finally bought one. It's used to, let's say that this is, let's just pretend this is the tape for sake of argument. And I just taped something down. Right? This is made out of bone, animal bone. I assume, they said it was made from bone, but they didn't say whether it was human or animal. And then you burnish it, you know. The tape, after it's on where you want it, you press it and you move it along the tape until you can't really see it anymore. That's how that works. What else did I get? I got some batteries that I needed. Oh, and I got the batteries because I got a watch. Even though I don't wear a watch anymore. I got this at a pretty good price. It's a cheap watch. It's all plastic. I don't even think this is not metal. Even the it's all plastic. There might be some metal on the inside. That's about it. The crystal might be actual glass. And the bevel in the back is plastic. I had taken it out. I took the bevel off of there because I wanted to get the size of the batteries that I needed. See, the bevel is plastic too. It's just very cheap. But I got it because it's Captain America. And it wasn't expensive. So there. And it's a nice pink. Can go with my my Barbie comic book collection. What else did I get? Well, these are the batteries. I went to Walgreens first, and they were so expensive. I couldn't buy them. It wanted something like $8 for 6 of these little batteries. For 6 little batteries, they wanted $8. And I said, "The hell with that! I'm not going to spend $8 on this." I got these, and these are good batteries. They're made in Germany, and I think I paid $16 and got $16, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20 batteries for $16, and they wanted to charge me $8 for 6 of these. So I said, no, thanks for the nice walk there. I needed the exercise, but I'm going to have a nice walk back and order it online, which I don't like to do all the time. I would like to keep the stores in business, but at that price, I said no. Then I got this 10-pound fishing line. You know what I use this for? I can hang things from the back here, and you won't even see. You won't be able to see the lights. You can't even see it here. See that? No, you can't see that. See? You can't see it. Look how long that is, and you can't even see it. Let's see if I can bring it up close. There it is. Now you can see it. But you take that, and once it's hanging in the back here, you won't be able to see it. So I can hang things here or whatever, and then you can't see the it'll be, an airplane, for instance, one of those biplanes that on the Empire State Building that King Kong is trying to swipe at. You won't see the line. I had some styrofoam on there. Well, oh, that stuff back in there. What's there a... Right out loud. Oh, another thing what I wanted to mention. I almost forgot. Tony, why not art? I mentioned this on the 4-color fossils this past... this past Wednesday, that he's back on YouTube. They had taken his channel down for idiotic reasons. He shows his art, and some of his art might have might show a breast or something in the artwork, but for some reason they said it was pornographic, which was total nonsense, because there wasn't any pornography involved. That's art. It's just art, and there was no explicit sexuality there. You know, I don't consider breasts to be pornographic. You know, I mean, come on. But anyway, he started a new channel. It could have been the way the algorithm works, the way maybe the bots. I've heard a lot about these bots. If they're on every channel, right? So if they pick up too much talk of you're swearing or using too many key words, like you're talking too much about, oh, I don't know, Trump. You mention Trump all the time, or you mention Biden all the time, or you're mentioning swear words at the same time that you're talking about that. They picked that up, and after so many times, they could start to have an effect on your channel. I don't know how true that is, which to me is kind of ridiculous, because if you're not, I mean, first of all, they can take away your monetization if you're advertising, but if you're not even advertising, what difference does it make? Why go after somebody? But I've heard that they do that, and they shadow ban people. But anyway, this is Tony Why Not Art. That's his new handle. And I'll leave the link to his channel in the description box, as well as Time Travel Comics. So check him out. He's back on. And he's got a video up already. So you can check that out. It's a great artist, another great artist. Everybody's can draw in this community except me. All I do is draw stick people. Everybody can draw, but not me. It's awful. I'm embarrassed. Okay, this is something that Joker68 got me, sent to me some time ago. I think, when was this? Well, this was signed in 2018, but I think he sent it to me a little bit after that. This is signed by Scott Snyder, Batman 50. And I just came across it, and if it hadn't been for that note in the back, I wouldn't remember that. See, I keep these. Keep the notes, everything. And if there isn't one, I make one. So I came across that. That's going to go be filed away. Here's Batman 101. I know this is a newer comic, but got a weird looking, dark, ominous cover. Sorry for all that damn glare. I hate that. Then I came across this. I have a separate box for all my Topps comics, and this is what I came across to add to that Topps collection that I have. Night Glider, Jack Kirby. It's got the card in the back. Has a little something extra. Look at this. The copying marvel. Rascally Roy Thomas, Mary Jerry Conway, and Dash and Donnie Heck. You gotta love it. I was happy to find that. And Betty Page Unbound. Well, it's not Dave Stevens, but it is pretty damn good looking artwork. Those are the artists right there. What does it say? David Avalon? Is that what it says? David Avalone. No. David Avalone. And Julius Ofta? Ooh. Ota. Julius Oda? Julius Oda. You got some Oda on you, Julius. You get in there and take your bath. Image, Big Bang comic, summer special. This was so weird. I remember when I bought this at the comic shop. What the hell was the name of it? It's defunct now. It's not there anymore. And back in 2003, Big Bang Comics. The world's nastiest Nazis. Yeah, we got Captain Marvel, Mary Marvel, and Captain Marvel Jr. The Nazi version. Got a couple of those. There's the back cover. So that was interesting to find these. As soon as I saw these, I remembered where I bought them, and I can't remember the name of the store, man. The guy's name was Ron. Ron owned the store. And he might still be around there working. I think I might have mentioned this at Nonna Pino's Pizzeria. Here's half-price books. $6.85 Detective Comics. I'm not sure if that was $1.50 or if these were $1 when I went there. I picked up a lot of them. So this is the Joker, The Man Who Stopped Laughing, #3. Everything is mixed up. I got so much stuff that's mixed together. It doesn't even make sense half the time. I'll find something like this and there'll be a Golden Age comic mixed in with it. It's #2, The Man, Joker, The Man Who Stopped Laughing. And Joker #1. I believe this is #1. The Man Who Stopped Laughing. Ugh, I hate that. It's a foil cover. What else did I have? I'll show a few other things. I might have shown these on graphic. As a matter of fact, I did show these on Graphic Man. This is stuff that I got signed by Alex Ross. Was it at the convention over here in when it was still Wizard World back in what the hell was it? 2014. Let's see if I can't take a little peek at this. That tape off of there forever. From Dynamite. Bear with me for a moment here, folks, while I try to determine something. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Where the hell's the indicia? Are you trying to give me the double talk? Come on. Come on, there gotta be a date in here somewhere. We're crying out loud. This is Project Superpowers. Was it 2008? 2009? When was this? You know, I can't read the date if there is a date on there. It must be somewhere around there when I went to the convention, and maybe I went in 2009 or 10, and I brought these books with me, and I got them all signed by Alex Ross. And I had a VIP ticket that was given to me, so I didn't have to wait in line. I mean, there was a long line for Alex Ross. And they had a separate line for the VIP guys, and they just zipped right through. And the signing, the VIP got all their signings for free. Really, they didn't have to pay it. He didn't charge us anything. I felt bad for all the guys in the long lines, you know, with, I don't know, hundreds of people in line to wait to see Alex Ross and get something signed, and then they got to pay for it. Great stuff. The artwork is just fantastic. But I still think he's better suited for cover illustration more than anything else. And, you know, paintings. But it's still fantastic artwork. And these, I found these, and these are, I have doubles of these, so I'm going to be selling these. This is Iron Man number 7. I'm probably going to put this, I think this is a very fine plus. That's what I put in the back, a very fine plus. So I might list it at $60 on eBay, or if somebody wants to buy this, I might be able to work out something better. And this is Invincible Iron Man number 11. It's in fine plus, maybe better. Off-white pages. There's a crease in the back. Maybe it's fine minus with the crease. I made a note that there was a crease in the back. I don't remember seeing a crease in the back of this thing. Oh, yes, there is. Hardly noticeable. No wonder I don't remember seeing a crease back there. I can't even see it. What the hell? It's there. Pages are white. Oh, yeah, but because of the crease, the grade goes down considerably. There. Now you can see it. And it goes all the way from the top to the bottom. I wonder why you can't see it in the back here. Trust me, it's there. There you go. Take a close look, you can see it. It's a shame. But otherwise this one would be in a higher grade. I just noticed something else here. Looks like there's a little pencil mark on there. Right there. Well, I don't know. But anyway, what did I put in there? I downgraded it. I have it there at $50. Then there's this one, also fine plus. Interior pages are off white to white. I got this at fine plus at $50. I think, let me see. Let me show you the back. Pretty nice copy. I think the interior cover is a little bit tanning in the margins, it would seem. Slight tanning in the margins as compared to the splash page. Not badly. Well, if anybody's interested, they can contact me on Instagram if you have Instagram. At Captain Strangeliffe Comics on Instagram, or Hans Strangelife Comics, Hans Strangelife, or Captain Strangeliffe Comics on Instagram. Well, yeah, I got some other stuff here too, but I'm really tired, man, from all that work, so I'm going to cut this video off right now. And make sure you give Why Not Art a sub, and check out Time Travel Comics and give him a sub. I mean, Leo's probably, by the time you go to his channel, he'll be over 300. And he'll be on his way to 500, I'm sure, you know, pretty quickly. He's got such a great channel and concentrates on the comics. And he has experience in art because he is an artist, you know. He's got this knack for determining the composition of the panels and why certain things are the way that they are in the panels and stuff like that. Very interesting. So I'll leave all those links down there for Why Not Art and Time Travel Comics. And again, if you're watching this on Saturday morning, the 20th, go over and watch Dr. Silver Age. Go to his channel and watch Shannon and Rod, Comic Book Memories. And I'll also leave the link to his channel as well in the description box. There'll be 3 links there. I'll have Time Travel Comics, Tony Why Not Art, and Dr. Silver Age. And next time, or until next time, everybody live long and be well. Thanks for joining me. Hope to see you again next time. Take care.